Hey guys, Jason DLT Trading. I'm here today with Zeke Minacho of Work Tuff Gear.
Absolutely, man. How's it going, guys?
He's going to show off some of the awesome knives that you guys brought to Blade Show this year. If you would, go ahead and just go through some of the models here on the table.
You got it. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate DLT, too. Absolutely awesome company to work with. Right here, we got the Atial. What that is a traditional Taiwanese field knife, and it's just an amazing knife. Over here on this side, we have them with the choil. Without the choil, makes an amazing brisket cutter and a wonderful woods knife. You got that 3/16 on the spine, so it's going to be very robust as well.
I love the fact that you said brisket cutter, because when these came in, the first thing I said is, I need that to cut briskets and ribs.
That's the same thing I said as soon as I got it in my hand. I'm like, I'm a chef for 31 years, so I first think food, man.
That's awesome.
That's it. This is one of my designs. This is the latest that's coming out from Circlem Designs. This is the Heliian Bowie Ranger. We just call it the Ranger Bowie for short. You got a 7.5-inch cutting edge on that, Spanish sharpening notch, infinity fuller, skeletonized into the tang, but not all the way through, so you have a real fixed blade, but it has a nice balance as if it would be not a fixed blade. So what we're doing with that is just trying to get the lightest weight and the strongest knife that we possibly can. Bowler 329 with a differential heat treat on it. Just a wonderful knife. I've been using that in the kitchen for the last week. These are going to be coming out pretty soon.
What a good looking Bowie blade, too.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I love the deep clip on those.
I love the balance on that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It's just in front of your finger, first finger.
Yeah, that's awesome. Beautiful knife.
When I was a kid, we did a lot of pig hunting, and that was what I wanted to have when I was doing all that. Next up, we have the Wilderness Warrior. This is going to be in our tiger stripe camo coat. This is also going to have the gator grip texture. What this is and what the idea behind was this. When you get on a rifle and you get on the hand checkering of a rifle, I always like that real positive feel in your hand for hunting and the rest of that. What happens is when you put that on G10, it ends up feeling wonderful in your hand. So if your hand's greasy, if it's any kind of liquid on it, it absolutely has that positive grip and maintains it. This knife is in that same vein as combat utility, kind of the same thing as what the USMC fighting knife would be. Except it's full tang, once again, 3/16. You got that nice CNC fuller in there, and you got the little acorn popper on the end.
So great tactile grip on it, but also not going to rip your hand apart, give you hot spots. I really like this texturing that you guys do. Absolutely. It kind of balances that ability to get you a sure positive grip without ripping your hand up, right?
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we're aiming for, so that you don't have to have gloves.
Right.
A lot of people say, oh, well, if you wear this with gloves, it'll be a different feel.
Right.
I don't wear gloves when I'm out in the wilderness. This is something that I would want just to have to be able to utilize that. This is one of Vic Lynn's personal designs. I absolutely love his stuff. He's got a universal handle. You see the same thing on the Atial. He does a great job with this. This is the Red Wolf. You got a 4 3/4-inch cutting edge on this. Just an absolutely wonderful, well-balanced, in the woods, do everything, process your deer, process your wood, baton, do the whole 9 yards with it. Just a wonderful general utility knife. Nomad EDCs. Nomad EDC, this, when I came out with it, I'm more known for larger knives.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's
larger knives.
Think of big...
Exactly. Knife for Death, I ran a two-handed cleaver through that. I mean, just absolutely love big knives. And then I design a small knife and it becomes like the best-selling thing that I've ever done. Absolutely just crazy. Crazy the way that that works. Super positive in your hand, fits just about every hand, super great. I have an XL size glove, has good indexing points so you can get into any part of that. Just a wonderful little field knife, bushcrafter, kind of utility knife. And we're gonna do those, actually we have been doing those in both the full flat grind and then a full Scandi grind. Some of the bigger guys that you're gonna be getting at DLT, which is what Work Tuff Gear is known for, Paul Walker out of Australia, he's a custom maker. He came up with this idea for the Warhammer. This is, the only way I could describe this is a recurved Chinese dadao. The original idea of a huge dao was to cut the heads off of horses back in the Middle Ages when everybody else was having problems with cavalry. They weren't having problems with cavalry. He turned this into a wonderful wood processing knife. Out in Australia, the wood is hard out there. This is just a wonderful, wonderful, well-balanced, forward heavy, but should be chopper. Nomad Camp 12. This one has no choil in the original handle configuration on this. Big handle so you can get multiple grips with it. If you want to go low, to get an extra 1.5 inches so you can chop, and this effectively turns a 12-inch blade into a 14-inch blade. You got that all day. Or you could lock up on it and you could get into a little bit of finer stuff with it if you'd like. This was the knife that I designed just to basically be a truck knife. You stick it under your front seat, you stick it under the jump seat, you stick it under whatever, and you always have it if you need to clear a trail, if you need to, kind of do whatever with it. I love to hike out in Southern California, so we get a lot of those down trees once the rains come. It's always a trip out there. And then this one is the Heliian Bowie. This is another one of my designs. This one has a 11-inch cutting edge on it. You got a full recurve, same handle as the Ranger. So you're gonna get that nice positive grip. It's a single point grip. This is absolutely chop heavy. It's forward heavy. It's got a nice deep clip on that. The idea behind this was super simple. What did Jim Bowie have at the sandbar, and what would he have wanted to have if he knew more about designing a knife for fighting? Yeah.
The modern version of it.
And that's exactly what it comes out to.
Now, when I think of knives that you design, this is what I think of.
And that's exactly what I love. That's near and dear to my heart.
I was 50 feet away and I knew that was one of your designs.
I love it. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate that. It's good to be known for something, man.
That's right.
So we have that full-length Infinity Fuller. It's going to be just like all my designs, a lot lighter than you think it's going to be. When you see it in print, you're going to think it's a 3-pound knife, and it's not. It's just a good all-around Bowie knife. If you love a Bowie knife, it's as Bowie gets for me.
That's for sure.
Everything is in there that I learned. The first knife shop that I ever went to when I was a kid, my dad cross country and went to Jimmy Lyle's knife shop.
Really?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
So that always stayed with me. And as well as that, the Randall Smithsonian with that nice deep clip, but still a nice full knife.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely never left. So that's about it for the Work Tuff gear that we have over here, man. Appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Jason.
taking some time.
Thank you, buddy. I
Thank you.
appreciate it, man.